Good morning, or I guess it's afternoon. How are you today? I wanted to pop on and show you guys one of my favorite online programs for homeschool. I often get asked about affordable curriculum for all ages for the entire family for K to 12. And so I wanted to show you a program that is affordable for most families and show you the inside of what's going on. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jen from practicalbydefault.com, solutions for the working homeschool mom. So as a working homeschool mom, we're very busy and we're always looking for easy solutions to finding curriculum or filling in courses that we forgot to teach or that type of thing. So one of the questions, as I mentioned, I often get is people are looking for curriculum that will go from pre-K all the way through to 12. And they want it to be affordable because let's be honest, we work hard for our money, so we want to keep more of it. And so one of the curriculum that I like to share with people is schoolhouseteachers.com, which you'll see on the screen here with me. And what I'm going to say right off the bat before we get started is that schoolhouseteachers.com is a Christian program, okay? So not all of their programs, of course, mention God, Bible, religion, but it is a Christian program. It is not secular. I don't want you to be surprised when you go to look at it because that is not a nice surprise to get. And another thing I want to tell you is that it literally is one price for all families. And so it doesn't matter how many children you have, if you're using it for one child, if you're using it for them all. As you can see here, it is one price and it covers them all. The regular price is $19.95 a month, and you'll see a sale pop up here. So this is a limited time sale. It ends at the end of this month, January 30th. Okay, so let's dig in. I wanted to share with you guys a few features that I really like about this program. So one thing is that it is 100% self-paced and online. Your kids can move at a rate or speed that's comfortable for them. Okay, so they don't have to rush. They can do it at whatever pace that they want, that they find comfortable. Another thing is that you don't have to buy anything extra. All your textbooks, everything that you need is there. I had to buy printer paper, a few arts and craft supplies because my daughter did their art course, which she absolutely loved. So of course she needed supplies to draw with, the pencils, that type of thing. But as far as resources, as far as textbooks or extra things like that, you don't have to buy those. And yes, it does have, as shown, over 360 courses. This is really important. I want to bring this out because sometimes people will come to me and they'll say, hey, have you tried this course? I'm going to be honest, I haven't tried them all. There are 360 plus courses and it's growing. So if I've used it, I'll be happy to tell you about it and answer any questions that you have. But if I haven't, it's not because I'm being mean or withholding information. I haven't used them. And I didn't find this until my kids were older, so I haven't used a lot of the elementary lessons and things that you see there. So let's keep going. Down here you can see the way that it is divided. You'll see there's Bible lessons and it flips over, language arts, math, history. So all their studies are here. They're divided by subject, as you can see here. Health and fitness, that might be a good one. It talks about hygiene. I know I can't be the only mom whose child is really, really hard to get in the shower and then you can't get them out. Seem to be about age 10 at least where this problem of not wanting to be clean shows up. So I might have to take a deeper look into that. And then you can see electives. This is really good for high school. I'm going to click on there and let's see where it goes. Because I find high school students, or at least mine, they're not really sure what they want to study. So here you can see there's accounting, architecture, business, career exploration, which is really good for when they don't really know. Flips through here, college choice guidance, fun with cooking. I'm just going to show you through here. Home economics, logic and emotion, media, socialization, photography, and then SAT and ACT math prep. So you can see it's starting in business. So there's all kinds of things here. You can hear my dog. He's hanging out on the couch with me. All right, so let's go back. We'll give it a minute here. Okay, so there are other ways that you can explore this site. One of my favorite ways is to go by grade level. And as you can see, it goes from pre-K to K. So pre-K here is, I think, around age 4 or 5. I'm not sure where it is where you live. And then right through to high school. There are additional help resources here, scope and sequence, record keeping, schedule builder. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. High school help, because we all know that a lot of people get worried about homeschooling high school. So this is really important. Special needs, there are videos, learning centers, and then of course your extra discounts and bonus ebooks for being a member are there at the bottom of the homepage. So it's easy to find. Another thing that I really want to show you guys is this little box down here. So hopefully that popped out. Yeah, this is how can we help. And these guys are excellent about answering any questions that you might have. So I had a problem with one of the programs. I couldn't figure out how to get the PDF to have a volume or an audio track. I asked them. They were really, really helpful. They walked me through every step so I didn't have any issues. And they do have hours. So if they're closed, they'll tell you, but they're really, really helpful. And that's always found in the lower right-hand corner. I had to think what corner that was. Oh, so yeah, you'll just find it there, and you can just click on the box. It's probably right behind my head on your screen right now. So, okay. So scope and sequence is really great because sometimes we don't know what our children should be learning at a certain age or grade level. And so if you're unsure of what to teach, when you should teach it, that type of thing, this is where you want to go. And so they do bring out that it is not aligned with any specific set of regulations, such as Common Core, because it's really important that each family needs to determine, what their own requirements are. And of course, each state and province is different, so you're going to want to make sure that it aligns with those as well. So you can see some of the examples here. We have grades, so preschool to 12, scope and sequence there, and then by subject. And you can see them here. So you just click and you should be able to download those, no problem. They also have a start here section, Canada, that type of thing. Okay, so we're going to go back to the planning. Hi, Sarah. This program doesn't always allow me to see comments, so I'm just flipping back and forth to make sure that I'm answering your questions as we go. So if you don't hear from me right away, please give me a second. So I wanted to show you guys the scheduling. So you'll find it down here. Oops. Schedule Builder. This is the easiest way for me to find it. There are also drop-down menus at the top, which makes it easy to find everything that you're looking for. Okay, so here you can see you have examples of weekly schedules or a 9-week schedule. I'm going to show you the weekly schedule just because that's how I do my school week. We kind of sit down and plan on Monday. My kids sit down and they write, what they want to get done by the end of the week, and then they divide it up into when they want to do it. So they get to choose. Here you can see a student's weekly schedule, and this is really neat. This wouldn't work for me, this layout that you're seeing on the screen. It might work for you, but it's a great example of how everything can be broken down. But I really like this one. I think it's super nifty. Here you can see that it is the class, but then it has the direct link. And if I clicked on that link, it would take you to a locked membership program. So I can't show you that. But because the site is so big, it does have so many resources. Having the link in the notes is really beneficial because then the student just can go and click on that, takes them right where they need to go. And so you can see how it's all broken up into electives and science. And of course, this is like a higher grade. You wouldn't have to have this laid out for you if you were in the lower grades. But I thought you might like to take a peek at that. Okay, let's see. There are tons of resources that you can see here. I was trying to think of what else I wanted to show you guys. Maybe I can't see it. Oh yeah, down here. Sorry. Additional planning tools. So you can see that they do have their own planners. Of course, your custom schedule builder. You have ready-made calendars, printable charts, and Apple Core bookkeeping, record keeping, which I've heard is super helpful. So I wanted to answer a couple questions that people have asked me. And one was, um, if you join and then it doesn't work out for you, is it really difficult to cancel? Now, I tested this for a month. I used a coupon, so I only had to pay a small amount. I do have a coupon code for you. It would be $5 for 30 days where you can try it out. I highly recommend doing this because sometimes you invest in a program and then it just doesn't work for you. And I love these little like 1 month here or 2 week trial periods because they give you just a little bit, just enough to figure out if it works for you. So I did that, and I'm going to show you how I ended up canceling after the 1 month at first because I wasn't sure if it would still work for us. And so what I did is I clicked on the little customer support box and I asked them. I was like, hey, I need to cancel this. How do I do that? And the way that you do it is you go into PayPal, if that's how you paid, and you can cancel through their subscriptions. So I'm going to go into FAQ so you can see the written instructions if I can find it. um, Let me see. Here we go. Can I cancel my subscription at any time? So I'm going to close that down so it doesn't get distracted. And here you can see it says, yes, you can cancel at any time. If you use PayPal, you may simply log in to your PayPal account and cancel the subscription there. So it's really, really easy. And of course, if you get stuck, you can try the little box. And if that's not there, if they're closed, just go to cancel at schoolhouseteachers.com. And they'll do that for you. Of course, if you bought the yearly rate, then you would still have access to it for a year. Also, if you're at a lower rate, so right now you saw that they had a sale on. If you purchased and tried the trial at that rate, when you cancel and then you rejoin, it may be a different rate. So I wanted to talk to you about the price. It's regular $179 a year. Right now it's on sale for $90. And the monthly cost is $19.95 a month. It's on sale for $9.95. And I'm going to give you the discount codes and the link for the $5 a month when I edit the video. So you can see it'll be in the description of this video. Okay, so if you have any other questions, please leave them below. I hope this has given you an inside peek of everything that you get with Schoolhouse Teachers. And I never recommend somebody to use the complete program. You could, absolutely. This will cover every subject that you need for every grade. You do not need to add to it in any way. That just doesn't work for me and my kids. We like pull from here, there, and everywhere. We use some online, we use some workbooks, we use some textbooks. So by all means, do what's best for you. I like using this for filling in the gaps, especially for questions that the kids ask, or if they're struggling with something and I need to look at an alternative, program or a way of teaching things. I already have the whole course or access to the membership, so why not use what you have, right? And it's really, really good for pulling in electives or, when the children are interested in something new. So if your kids are like interested in art and you don't really know what to do, if you have the membership, I highly recommend you check there first and see what you have access to and see which one will work for your child. Okay, so thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you next time. Bye.